Problem: 500,000 people in the USA filed for bankruptcy after not being able to pay their healthcare. Problem solver: Michael Bloomberg will guarantee that everyone who doesn't have healthcare will get it, and those who like their healthcare can go ahead and keep it. Michael Bloomberg will get it done. Michael Bloomberg was a middle-class kid who had to work through college, then built a business from a single room to a multi-million-dollar media conglomerate. Mike will get it done. Mike was a middle-class kid whose father died when he was young after building a video game and going inside the computer and battling his computer counterpart and then becoming Jeff Bridges. Mike will get it done.
Hello and welcome back to
Michael Bloomberg
Podcast Live. We have a great show for you tonight. We have a software engineer here from Oklahoma, very treasured. This is my co-host.
Hello, I am Tom Steyer,
And-
I'm the co-host
and-
of
Michael Bloomberg.
the podcast.
Okay, and I am Rowan Durian. We all know, very important, it says here right in my notes that we need to get to the first main topic, which is this nation's economy. So, the problem with this nation's economy is that it just isn't working properly. Would you like to expand on that?
Yeah, we have all of these trade stuff. So we have all of these trade deals with NAFTA, which is terrible, right? NAFTA doesn't have a high enough tariff on everyone, right? Unlike Mexico.
Okay, so we're
Can you
gonna go
expand on
to a commercial right now. So,
in this country, we value freedom, choice, and democracy. There's a movement trying to take all of that away. In this country, we need to fight socialism and value the free market that our forefathers fought for us to stand on. We need to fight the socialist communist movement that Bernie Sanders is creating and be against his Leon Trotsky revolution. As Americans, we value having the choice in our healthcare system, education, and more. We cannot let him socialize our healthcare system, our education system, our prison system, and our fire department. These private industries are what Americans value as choice. We need to stand together and fight this communist takeover. Stand with Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz, 2024.
I'm Bernie Sanders, and I approve this message.
So we'd like to introduce our first guest, the software engineer from Oklahoma.
Hello. Well, it's nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you. So you can just you just sit.
You just sit down.
Where do I sit?
Very treasured, valued guest. You're our first guest.
Michael Bloomberg.
Podcast. We have to clap for that.
Thank you. What an honor to be here.
What exactly is code?
Okay. So it's a language basically, like English, if you know about it. English, you speak it to communicate ideas, and code is basically the language for the computers to understand what you're saying. And there's many different languages as well, Java, Python, and Scratch. And it just helps the computer understand what you're trying to say, since it didn't grow up with English in its own home.
Okay, so what you're saying is that
So it's like one of those Mexican babies.
So we're
Yeah,
saying
basically.
if I have a computer here, you can and let's say I type something in that's incorrect, you can then get white out, and then you can because now it's gone, right?
Well, no, because it's reading from from the screen out. So if you put whiteout, it can still see because the whiteout is behind the text.
Okay, I see. So, tell me this: at the ripe old age of 15, what's your salary?
I can't classify specifically, but I would say around in the 6 figures annually.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
5 times what we make.
Well, you see, it's because I'm helping the world. You know, I'm advancing society with my job, and
I
people
see.
really like that.
So, tell us this: what exactly is what is the internet? Can you explain what the internet is? I actually don't know. Is it like radio?
I'm not really sure, actually. I think it was a long lost relic that was kind of like found in like ancient civilizations, like the Mayan civilizations, and kind of like it's just a long lost discovery that we made, and we didn't know what to do with it for like centuries. But then when we created electricity, we just kind of plugged it into some like big calculator, and we're able to talk to people across the world.
The internet is like a box, like a black
Yeah,
box.
it started as a black box, but we were able to replicate
And
it
who
throughout other boxes.
owns the internet?
Currently, I'm pretty sure it's one.
Michael Bloomberg.
He's like assistants right now, actually,
Really?
which is pretty cool.
What?
I'm not sure what his name is, but yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. So,
Michael Bloomberg.
he has a direct link to the internet.
Yes, directly.
Wait, did he make it?
No, he did not.
Who-
make it.
who
It was
invented-
made thousands.
Who invented
years
the
ago.
internet?
Aha.
Who invented? I'm not sure. It was found 1,000 years ago in the dirt. It was probably a caveman one day that decided to yell really loud into a box and try to capture the noise, and that actually created a connection between the worlds.
So explain to us, what does the internet look like? Like if you just had like the internet, what does it look like?
In its current state, as we use it, it is just that code language. So you just see really long language contained within like a small box such as this, but like 50 of these. But when we first discovered it, it was just kind of like a stone cube with a lid on it, and then with
This is essentially the Bloomberg debate.
In a lawsuit in the 1990s, according to the Washington Post, one former female employee alleged that you said, quote, "I would do you in a second." Should Democrats expect better from their nominee?
Let me say a couple things, and if I can have my full, if I can have minute and a quarter, if I can have quarter, if I can have, thank you, if I can have, I have no tolerance for the kind of behavior that the Me Too movement has exposed.